dig. Yeah. Keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground.
Go deep, yeah, it's the underground. Drop a bomb, yeah, everybody get down. Matter of fact, yeah, it's a touchdown. Get jiggy, yeah, in the end zone. Yeah, ask your girl, I'm in the friend zone. First down, yeah, I'm in the red zone. Can't stop this, you better watch this. Call in to the show, talk your shit.
Keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, 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 you know what it is. It's your boy Filthy Rich, man, the host of the Underground Sports Show, man. We live all the time, man. You know this, man. Call into the show 412-407-2744. Talk your sports, talk your shit, man. You know how we get down on the underground, baby. Hey, another Sunday, man. A great Sunday, man. Father's Day weekend, man. Shout out to all the fathers and on Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? Also, Juneteenth this weekend, man. Shout out to Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? Big time holiday for my people. So yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today. Sports Week in review. We gonna get into it. It's supposed to be boring time in sports, but hey, man. Yeah, I got something for you. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, if you're in the chat, man, holla at me. It's your boy Filthy Rich, man. And you know what it is, man. It's the Underground Sports Show, Sports Week in Review, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do it how we usually do it. Kick around for about an hour or so, because you know how we do on the Underground, man. So if you're in the chat, hit me up, let me know you're in the house. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man, if you're new around here, man, because, yeah, it's the Underground Sports Show. Now, I'm going to say it again, man. I can't wait for Sundays, man. I cannot wait for the NFL. The most boringest sports time of the year is here. And yeah, you start to get that craving. You know what I'm saying? It's getting warm outside. And you start thinking football. So yeah, you just hold on, right? But you know, on the Underground, man, we're going to come up with something to make sure we got something to talk about. Because, man, there's some moves that my Steelers need to make still. There's some moves that some other teams might be making soon. So yeah, a lot to tune into. Like I said, we're going to get into some Eli Heidenreich later. What else? A little bit of Myles Garrett trash talk a little bit later. So yeah, stay tuned, man. First thing I want to talk about though is something I seen on the internet that I thought was kind of funny. The World Cup's kind of running things right now, and this is a video that really just reminded me of that, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been watching. All I know is USA got 2 victories, right? That's all I know.
The best thing to come out of North America hosting the World Cup is Americans finally learning that Eastern Europeans don't give a hooey. For example, recently Bosnians were seen marching through Inglewood, California, wearing blue. Now, for those of you who don't know, Inglewood is known for gang violence, specifically between the Bloods, who wear red, and the Crips, who wear blue. And for you Americans that don't know, Bosnians are Balkans, who wear blue, and don't give a fuck about your little gangs, because they are from the mountains. Look, Americans, here's what you don't understand. Your little ghetto is still like a wealthy suburb to these people, okay? They're not from the ghetto. They're from a war zone. Oh, gang violence, gun violence. Yes, this is cute. Back home, we have mountain military tank violence, blять. As a Slav living in North America, I salute you, Bosnia, for showing these suslik Americans what Eastern European mentality is all about.
Hey, yo, all facts, though. That shit's funny as hell. They walking straight through Inglewood after a World Cup victory, bruh. Hey, that's hilarious to be the all blue, like you said. I can't believe gangs is still in America, bruh. We still doing gangs? I thought that's old, ain't it? Still got the Bloods and the Crips out here, man. I thought it was over, man. Anyway, man. Your man walking through Inglewood, no fear, talking about it's a war zone. Yeah, it's a war zone where they live at. They don't care. They got tanks rolling through the backyard, all that. They ain't think about y'all little beef at all. All right, let's get into the question of the day, though, man. Should the Steelers entertain Sorsby, the gambler, man? The gambler, Sorsby, man. I don't know if this is a question of the day or if this is the, Steeler focus, for real, because this cannot happen. Am I the only one tripping on this Sorsby Steelers talk? And we got guys like Todd McShay leading it. I can't rule out Pittsburgh. This is a unique opportunity for the Steelers. How is this a unique opportunity for anybody? I don't understand how you letting a dude that gambled on himself in games or teammates or period back into the game so quick. Right into the pros where you'll get more notary. You'll be seen more. Nobody even knew this dude until this incident. Now I'm sure some of you did, but you understand what I'm saying. But when you play in the pros, especially when you play for a team like the Steelers, you're going to be on the spotlight. Now, what they're saying is, the Steelers are rumored to be interested, to be doing their homework. That's what they call it, right? They doing their homework. I don't know, man. This got to be like the biggest distraction in the world right now. This got to be something the Steelers is doing behind our back, but they want us to look at this because there ain't no way the Roonies out of all people. Now, this is proof of what I've been saying for a long time, real quick, though. But interrupt myself. This is the proof of what I've been saying for a long time. You think Tomlin is running the Steelers? You think Cowher ran the Steelers? Chuck Noll ran the Steelers? No. The Roonies do what they do. And if this guy is to come to any NFL team, not just the Roonies, any NFL team, the owner has to sign up for it first or it does not happen. He's the gambler, bruh. Remember how Batman had the Riddler? This dude, the gambler. How are we even talking about this? And why in Pittsburgh are we keep talking about this? How many quarterbacks we going to go get back? We got Mason Rudolph back. Aaron Rodgers back. Will Howard's back after last year. And we go get Drew Allen. What are we doing? What do we need Sorsby for? So I'm guessing Mason Rudolph will just be getting his head cut off. Because you acquire this guy and you take in the circus, right? That's all you always want to say. You bring in this guy ain't going to bring in no circus. I can't think of a circus bigger than this one. The way sports and betting is connected now, it has to be more fair than it ever was. When betting was illegal, I could see them trying to influence it and all that. But now that betting's legal, it's in everybody's face, the sports have to be straight up or the business collapse. They're going to find somebody else to trust. So I don't think the NFL should want that. Even take the chance. They always say the logo, the logo or the shield is bigger than the player. Are we truly talking that with Sorsby? But anyway, back to what I was saying about the Roonies. The Roonies, out of all people, they own casinos, right? They used to be gamblers themselves. You're not going to tell me you own a casino and you don't gamble, so that's what they like to do. They gamblers. And they had to divest themselves from their casinos because of the rules of the NFL before all this betting stuff was legal. So they're the ones that lost in that race. Why would they be cheering on a guy that's cheating them in the game? I just can't. I don't understand why the Rooneys would do that. This guy just to get to come back after a year, and they jumped on the Rooneys about that for years. They banged on the Rooneys' doors, if I recall correctly. So this guy just to get to say, well, I'm not going to go to college no more, but pick me in the NFL. This is just like one of them unwritten rules, man. One of them unwritten rules, you know, it's like quitting on your team. Once you quit, it's like, dang, you can't quit on your team. That's what I didn't like. That's why I believe George Pickens should have got out of town. Deontay Johnson should have got. I seen him quitting games. And the Rooneys wasn't having that. But yeah, man, back to Sorsby. I just can't believe this. I don't believe the hype, man. But let's listen up to Todd McShay and see what he had to say.
Every text I got back last night was second round.
Really? I think it's going to be first round. If you are the Minnesota Vikings, you have Kyler Murray on a one-year deal. J.J. McCarthy doesn't seem to be the long-term answer. You are so well coached and your roster is so strong other than quarterback. You're going to be competitive, right? I don't see them picking early. I don't see them being in a position. As deep as this quarterback class is, I don't see them being in a position to get one of the guys unless they move up, right? So why not? If you're one of those teams that thinks that you're going to be one of the early second-round guys, we might get him. Oh, we got an early second round. We might get him. I'd be terrified that a Minnesota or a Detroit or a Pittsburgh.
That's the one. Pittsburgh has tried so long to find their guy at quarterback. You can't wait until the second round because you got the Jets, you got the Cardinals, you got the Browns. They're all picking before you. I know the reasons why they wouldn't. I can't rule out Pittsburgh. This is a unique opportunity.
He goes on to say it's a unique opportunity for Pittsburgh. I just don't believe it. I don't think this is a unique opportunity for anybody. They want the name Minnesota. Just go with what you got. You got a first round picks, 2 of them sitting there. What are you doing? Figure one of them dudes out. You keep wasting picks, and it's still the same situation. Will Howard, Drew Allen. I don't care where your quarterback's pick. He be keeping me the man. I tell y'all that all the time. Mr. Irrelevant is getting paid right now. Brock Purdy. Dak Prescott. We can go down the line. So I'm not worried about finding a guy. Eventually, a guy's going to fall into your lap half the time. But you don't keep picking him over and never giving a guy a chance. He could have fell in your lap, and he never got a chance to play. You bring Sorsby in. What do? Will Howard gone? Your veteran quarterback gone? I don't understand the move. This got to be scuttlebutt. I don't believe it. This is for the hype. Once again, this is what they did with the Aaron Rodgers story. Knew he was coming back. This time could be the opposite. We know we ain't picking dude. Of course, they going to talk about us because we need a quarterback and all that. So, all right, yeah, we did our homework. Nah, man. I ain't believing the hype, Rooney. Ain't no way, Rooney. All right, let's look into something that we do need to be doing, though. Need to be checking out some of these free agents, real talk. The rest of the league need to be checking out some of these free agents, too. I don't understand some of these 9 remaining free agents right here, man. Hey, I like it. I like it, though, because I think the Steelers could use a tad of this. I'll show you where I'm going in a minute, but, you know, Joey Bosa sitting out there, Bobby Wag sitting out there, Stephon Diggs, Deebo Samuels, man. Ain't that a surprise, man? I mean, you know, what do people know? What do people know? I don't know what it is. Von Miller, he is age for sure. Jadeveon Clowney, about time age-wise. Rasul Douglas, I see why he's sitting there. Keenan Allen, though, we know it's age with him, but Matt Milano's a strong linebacker. I wonder how old Matt Milano is, but I thought he was I know he's been in the league for a little bit, but he's fairly young on this list right here, I would say. But yeah, he's a thumper. He just get hurt every year, if not twice a year. So yeah, I'll be having him in fantasy a lot. I know about that. He got injury issues. So to me though, it's Bobby Wagner to me. It's the reason he's on this picture right here. He's the most stellar guy on this list right now to put on a team and probably get the most production out of that will help your team improve. Okay, I ain't worried about stats or Joey Bosa getting all these sacks. He's kind of like, getting overrated at this point, right? But Bobby Wagner is an intelligent field general, right? And that's what we need here in Pittsburgh. So if I was the Roonies, this is what I would be worried about other than Sorsby, definitely. I need a linebacker. I know we don't need the body, but in a way we do. We can get rid of the run stopper. You know, the past few years we've been having a run stopper guy who could keep 3 middle linebackers, 4. I mean, keep Holcomb around. But this guy right here, man, bring Bobby Wagner in here. Let him learn the defense. And before the end of the season, he'll be calling the plays on defense. He's going to take that away from Patrick Queen way sooner than they probably even give it to him. But that needs to be done ASAP. I ain't trying to talk shit on nobody, but we need a field general, period. I just think that Bobby Wagner can help this team. Even if you made him the thumper, he's still going to have that field presence. Because you think he might be getting old. Maybe you need to be on the field a little less or whatever, but I'll still take him on the field in key situations, if you want to call it like that. But compared to the guys we got, Bobby Wagner, a Hall of Famer, a guy that if he plays this year will probably break, I think it's Ray Lewis's record for tackles in a career. Bobby Wagner, dog. Don't. I'm telling you, Super Bowl experience. Get the old quarterback on offense. Go get your old quarterback on defense, man. You're going to go old, you're going to go old, man. You better be smart if you're going to be old, right? You better be smart if you're going to be old. But yeah, that's my man Bobby Wagner, man. I love to see that. All right, let's listen up real quick. Switch it up for a minute, man. It's the Underground Sports Show, man. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit me up if you're in the chat for sure. And you know we always live calling to the show, too. Caffeinated Joe on some college football right now. Let's listen up. We read and react to this real quick.
Riley Leonard just said the quiet part out loud, and well, once you hear it, you can't unhear it, because the former Notre Dame quarterback, the guy who played in the national title game, the guy that the Indianapolis Colts drafted and signed to a 4-year, $4.4 million deal. Yeah, it turns out he's making less in the NFL than he was making in college. And, well, he literally said it. He said, quote, "I'm definitely making less with the Colts," end quote. Remember Will Howard, national champion at Ohio State, drafted by the Steelers. Same story. Making less than an NFL rookie than he was leading the Ohio State Buckeyes to a national championship. He called it kind of weird. Yeah, weird is a word for it. Here's another word, Donnie. How about broken? Because now we've got quarterbacks going to court, actual courtrooms to stay in college. Trinidad Chambliss in Ole Miss fought a legal battle in rural Mississippi, so he didn't have to go pro, and he could go back and get that bag. He's expected to make $5 to $6 million at Ole Miss this season. The money is only going up. Leonard said the numbers have doubled since he was at Notre Dame. Doubled in just a few years. What happens to the depth of the draft when the most talented 22 and 23-year-olds in America decide the risk-reward of turning pro just doesn't make sense anymore?
Yeah, man, that's pretty deep, though, right? I mean, we all know it. He put it together quite elegantly, I would say. And yeah, man, I mean, you got to think about the NFL, and are they going to have to change that? Is it, or is the NFL just going to keep waiting to come forward later? Who has the power in this situation? because there is a lot of quarterbacks crawling to get back into college football. But at the same time, I don't think the NFL got like a quarterback problem, though. It ain't like we really need them bottom feeders that bad. Almost everybody really got a quarterback. You really want to talk about teams that need a quarterback, you probably won't get past like 5, 6 teams. And on the 16, you'll probably be like, but he, you know what I'm saying? So the NFL really is not that thirsty, right? And that's the reason those guys are getting paid like that. They figured that out a long time ago. They was overpaying dudes. They was overpaying first-round draft picks. They damn sure ain't paying them dudes, later dudes, no more in the draft. But sometimes a lot of the undrafted free agents will get a bigger bag than a draft pick, because the draft pick money's set. The other money, they can negotiate. So yeah, I've seen that happen, but I'm not really sure if my man really got an argument here. Like that's gonna really put the NFL in a drought. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't be mad at the quarterbacks that want to go back to college, or the ones that know they gotta eventually go to the league. Because what do you got to do now? You got to build a brand, right? You got to build a brand if you a rookie now. Because you just said you're going to start losing money. So if you're good enough to get drafted, basically you're making $6 million maybe in college. But when you go play in the pros, you're going to be making $1 million a year like Riley Leonard. That went to a big school like Notre Dame, so you know he was getting a bag. So you can't blame nobody for wanting to be like Shedeur, right? Shedeur's the one that showed everybody, hey man, not really. His dad really was the OG of the shit, and people still wasn't accepting it. We got a call here on the underground. You on the underground?
What's up, Richard? Number 2.
What's going on? Who's on the line? What's up with it?
This is Jay Gamble, Quick International Studies, baby. All right?
My man Gamble, yeah, I'm good, baby. What's good with you?
Now I got support the bro, man. Every time I see you pop up in my town, man, I got support the creators. You feel me? And I like your show.
No doubt.
Talking good.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got some input on it, man.
Yeah, bro, you talking good about the Steelers. I see a lot of sports talk. I see a lot of people talking about, we going with the quarterback. I understand we got McCarthy. I got, the hometown bro, the coach. He's supposed to be a quarterback whisperer, our offense and all this. I just wish we had I can't go back. I'm a Steelers fan for life. You already know.
No doubt.
You wish we had the Ben Roethlisberger. You wish we had the type of coach that was training the next quarterback to come along. Because this quarterback carousel is killing me. They talk about getting Thorns. They talk about getting this person, that person. I just want one quarterback, man. I know it's gonna lead us to the promised land with the right people around them. Yeah. And this process again too, it is kind of daunting, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, I feel you, and that's what they did when they threw Aaron Rodgers back in the mix. We all knew it, man. And none of us wanted it as Steeler fans. We want the next guy. And, nothing wrong with Aaron Rodgers. The guy did what he did last year. We just ain't want to watch the same show, right?
Word, I was good with Rodgers kicking rocks, bro. I was good, man. Good job last year. You did what you did.
Right.
We got these other quarterbacks. Let's figure out what we got. We got Howard. We got the Aller. Which I don't even know why we grabbed Aller, to be honest with you, bro. To be honest with you, Pittsburgh should have had the homie Cleveland, bro, Sanders.
Oh yeah, they had him right there. Yeah, they should have. Yeah, that's a
bad, bro, man. I thought Shedeur.
Right.
Shedeur Sanders. We should have got Shedeur, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what we talking about, man. They had this whole boycott. I don't know what the league was going with him, but that was a travesty of justice. But they had to pay the bro anyway. He got that check.
Yeah.
So, he got the money from the NFL Players Association. Yep. So somehow I guess they found some type of recompense. But we could have had so many different quarterbacks, bro. And not to mention that we wasn't doing what we were supposed to be doing in regards to getting or getting the next quarterback in line. You know, just
Right.
trying to figure out who's coming next. So here we are. We in this quarterback carousel. I thought we would have been good with this Howard. Then if the bro Rodgers wouldn't have came back, then I would have been okay with grabbing the Scoresby, because then we would have had Scoresby, Howard, and Aller. They could have fought it out. Out of those three quarterbacks, we could have found somebody who's
Okay.
about to take us to the promised land.
That's
But this I don't know. My Steelers, but we in limbo right now. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah,
I got to see a couple games before I decide where we are.
That's interesting that you say that, because I got a question for you, because you don't have a problem with a Sorensby being a gambler, like on some Pete Rose type stuff. Like, you feel like he should be able to play?
No, my last name is Gamble. I don't gamble, but I think to some degree, who knows who's doing what? The whole league is. NFL was in the gambling now. Everybody's into something, bro. It's like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. As long as if he's gambling to the place where we are is benefiting us, then cool. But don't be gambling against us. You know what I'm saying?
So let me find out what side you on, though. Right. No doubt.
You feel me? If you talk about gambling against myself to get four touchdowns this game, then word, I'm with it. You know, let's rock with it. You know what I'm saying? If you talk about I'm scoring against myself and not get those four, I'm betting against myself and not get those 4 touchdowns, and now, bro, kick rocks, we good. Over here.
That's where the bag's at, though, man. You know, the bag ain't never on the other end. Oh, score first time. That's a bad bet for somebody, because you really got to go out there and do that. But to mess the game up, that's real easy. You know what I'm saying? That's where the money's at. Yeah. Lose the game for me. You got to throw the game if you're going to be a gambler. So if you was gambling on yourself, man, or your teammates, to me, you was looking for a little bit of demise. You know what I'm saying? At some point, somewhere, or you threw it to somebody else and not me, because you put money on him. So.
And I get it. I get that. That was just throwing against the self and all that. Just
no doubt.
If it was flipped to some other degree, we could be good with it.
True.
However, if it's just to the detriment of the team, I can't mess with you at all now, bro. Like, there's no way that we can revive.
Right.
But I'm not mad at Pete Rose. I'm not mad at nobody, because there's so much gambling going on low key.
Yeah, no.
It will probably blow our minds.
Right.
So
No.
let's make sure we got a good game. As long as we got a good game, bro, I'm cool. Whatever you got to do to get us a good game, I'm good, bro. Bottom line.
Yeah, because he's just the only one that got caught. Basically, somebody else is doing it. Some other college kid that playing football for the same years he was playing football was doing the same thing. You know what I mean? He just got caught. So, yeah, it's out there. You're right. Definitely right on that part.
And the fact that the college students got all this bread now, too, like you were talking about, kind of segueing into what you were talking about before.
Yeah.
They got all this bread now. It's like they millionaires already in college.
Facts.
So it's like, now we got a little money to play with. You know what
True,
I'm saying? Now
true.
we got a little money to
True,
do something with.
true.
You feel me?
True.
So I agree. I think there's a lot of that going on, and I just think that's just the way of the future. I think they're going to find some way to be able to mitigate that, or try to find some way to figure out a way to not make it affect the game. But when it's all said and done, but gambling it's been around forever.
Yeah.
And it's going to be here. They're just going to figure out ways to integrate it a little bit better going forward.
Facts, though. All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, any last words in here before I finish up the show?
No, but just calling to support you, bro. That's all you got. You got a good thing going on. I'm going to keep on watching and supporting.
All right, hey, appreciate it, big dog.
All right, bro.
All right, one. All right, my man. Gamble on the car like that, man. It's a fact, though, man. People is going to gamble. As long as it's there, then they put it in your face even more. You know what I'm saying? They put it in everybody's hands. Then put some money in the kid's hand, like you said. Man, it's out of control, man. It's out of control. All right, so let's move on real quick, man. Let's get back into a quick Steeler focus, man. Talk about another guy that got drafted in the draft, man, by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to talk about Eli Heidenreich, man. Eli Heidenreich, man, this is one of the stories out right now, man. Hey, I think the news is kind of bored right now, but it's all good, man. Let's take a quick flashback at our boy Eli Heidenreich, man, because, this was a special moment here in Pittsburgh, man. I don't care who you is, you had to feel this right here.
in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Eli Heidenreich, running back, Navy!
So you see, by the way, the excitement there. Look, the Steelers pick, so it's in Pittsburgh. You get that. Also played high school ball in Pittsburgh. This is, by the way, the second Navy player that we've seen drafted. First time that's happened a couple picks ago was Landon Robinson, who, by the way, I want to circle up on in just a moment. Both of these guys we got eyes on at the East West round.
I was going to say he's an East West guy, right? He's an East West guy, but I'm going to say this, like, two of the picks they have, Weegent and then Heidenreich, were both guys at the East West.
Yeah.
And if you really look at their games, there's some similarities in terms of their versatility and the way they do it. This is a guy, when you watch Navy, we're seeing him at running back, but he did a lot of stuff from their slot back position, where he's making plays down the field, catching passes, running the ball. He's going to be physical and feisty and all those things. Give him
Very cool. Let's go.
How about that?
That's great.
That's awesome.
All right, we got Heidenreich in town, man. Y'all know what it was after this. Everybody went crazy. We ain't got to see it all, man. I just wanted to do a quick little flashback to the moment because, you know, a lot of people say this kid ain't got a chance maybe to make the team. That's hard to believe to me, but let's read off the steel curtain. Steelers already feeling pressure over their Eli Heidenreich gamble, okay? Pittsburgh Steelers kept it relatively safe on the day 3 of the NFL draft. Instead of acquiring players with a boom or bust potential, the team opted for relatively known commodities with a clear path or roster spot. Cajun Wingett should slot as a returner, Riley Nukowski fullback and tight end, and Gabriel Rubio selling as a rotational run defender. That's the guy out of Notre Dame. However, the last pick in the draft could prove to be the most controversial, a feel-good story. To the end of the draft, the Steelers took local product Navy graduate Eli Heidenreich, a dynamic chess piece in college. He hoped that it was some of the big plays that translate for him. The Pittsburgh Steelers took a big risk with Eli Heidenreich, though. Despite a background in both positions, the Steelers appeared content to let Heidenreich start his NFL career at running back. It's a crowded room, though, and Heidenreich needs to earn his strike. Caleb Johnson is rightfully on the hot seat, but he done everything asked of him, entering his second year. Assuming he can add some value elsewhere and flash talent he had at Iowa, he could quickly lock up the third running back roster spot. Even if he doesn't, Travis Homer's here, an experienced special teams player, and also Lou Nichols flashed last year in limited action as well. While his skill set is unique, the Steelers also took a similar player in Weegent in the 4th round. His main role will be a returner, but he can serve as a short passing game and take carries as well. So, man, they saying Eli Heidenreich got a lot of competition, man. Coming up with a story like we ain't know this already. You know what I mean? Steel curtain. We knew that already when they picked him. But the way that went down and the way the Roonies operate, ain't no way that this kid ain't making a team. Now, to me, it is what position do they call him? I'm guessing wherever you got room at. If Caleb Williams just a straight trash and preseason, he might got to go. But then he got Lou Nichols in the way, too. And Lou Nichols was running real strong, like they said last year. Had a real good performance in the preseason and was put on in the practice squad. And to me, we're lucky Lou Nichols is still around. I'm ready to see him again. I didn't want him to go nowhere last year. So this I knew. The Eli Heidenreich thing was a surprise. The reason I wasn't thinking about Eli Heidenreich, I seen him play before, but I just wasn't thinking running back at all. I didn't think it was happening. You know, they got Aaron Rodgers a weapon, and I can't be mad at that. All weapons needed for an old quarterback. When you got an old quarterback, like I said, if you want to pull a John Elway, you need a squad. And I do think the Steelers booted up as much as they could. As much as they could. Like I said, they can still bring that Bobby Wagner up in here. But yeah, there's competition everywhere. You have to admit that. Mike McCarthy has created competition everywhere. Even at backup quarterback, where you don't see that much. A competition for the backup spot from 3 guys, you don't see that much. But he's creating this in the locker room. And this is a good thing. Now we see that running back. And Eli Heinrich is in it at receiver too. So he's fighting for 2 positions. You don't think dude's going to turn around and see him playing tough and not step their game up? So this is creating a positive structure inside of her practices, inside of her preseason play, which is shortened to 3 games. So you want to make the team, you better go even harder. They about to knock it down to 2. At Tonya in the chat says QB is too old. You're right. But it's also too late. He's the quarterback now. You better build the squad around him. He definitely ain't gonna do the shit by himself though. He too old for that. He definitely too old to do it by himself. But yeah, Eli Heinrich, man. I can't see letting him go. They slept on him in the draft. Just didn't happen. Probably thought they'd get him in free agency somewhere. But there's no way nobody else had their eyes on a guy 6 foot, 200 pounds, and got the attributes of McCaffrey. Yeah, he played for Navy, but Navy played some good teams this year. And where'd they go? 11-2, something like that? 11-3? They was nice. The academy's been good the past few years. Actually, they've been getting better and better every year because, they let up on a lot of the rules. And the weight limit's probably coming next. Some weight stuff probably coming next. Because the military got a structure on your weight. You can only be so tall, so big. So they don't get the O-line like everybody else do, but they about to stop letting that go. Especially since you could lose a couple pounds. If you make it to the NFL, you got time. That's the only reason Eli Heinrich is even here, because special rules been changed. But yeah, man, that's what's up. It's on you in the chat. No doubt, though. But yeah, man, that's it for Eli Heinrich, man. I think he might make this team. I can't see no way that they don't make this happen. This is too emotional. We know how the Steelers roll, and he's a hell of a good player. You need some depth, and you need dudes that can do something special, and nobody see it coming, especially as a rookie, get him about 3 touches a game eventually, even if it don't happen right away. I'm telling you, you cut him, he's scooped up. Somebody's going to get it, because somebody getting hurt too and all that good stuff. All right, let's move on to another running back, man. Let's move on to a guy we ain't heard from in a minute here. Hold up. Here we go. Yeah, my guy we ain't heard about from a minute here. Todd Gurley, man. Y'all ain't heard from Todd Gurley in a minute, have you? Because I know I haven't. Not at all. But Todd Gurley is eligible for a Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame honor. I don't know if it goes up to 100, but if it do, that's pretty low. Basically saying Todd Gurley really don't got much of a chance to make it. Let's check it out and see. As it's saying here is Todd Gurley is officially on the Pro Bowl Hall of Fame ballot for the first time, sparking one of the most fascinating peak versus longevity debates in modern NFL history. His career was tragically short, playing just 6 seasons and walking away at age 26 due to chronic knee injuries. But if Canton is about honoring absolute peak dominance, is it? I don't know. TG3 has a staggering case. During his prime, he was unstoppable force. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, back-to-back first-team All-Pro. 79 total touchdowns in 88 games are the most in NFL history for one player with fewer than 100 career appearances. Yo, man, he completely took over the league in that way. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. 79 total touchdowns in 88 games. That is crazy work. But, Terrell Davis got into the Hall of Fame in a similar type of way, didn't he? But we couldn't argue with Terrell Davis because First, the thing he did that is the pinnacle of being a running back. You can have all the touchdowns, player of the year. The pinnacle is that 2 Gs, right? And I don't see that in my man's repertoire. So that's one knock on the Hall of Fame. Then you didn't win the Super Bowl. Rams came close. They was explosive, but you didn't make it happen. Didn't win that Super Bowl like Terrell Davis won 2 Super Bowls. That's what got him in back to back. And he was the catalyst, like I'm talking about helping Aaron Rodgers. He was the one that helped John Elway win his 2 old-ass Super Bowls, right? So, yeah, man. Todd Gurley was that guy, especially in fantasy football. You had to have him, bruh. You had to have him. But the Hall of Fame, I think not. I don't think it's going to happen for Todd Gurley. I don't think it should happen for Todd Gurley. Not hating on him, but the situation don't add up to me. I'd be very surprised if they did that. Let me say that because it ain't up to me. It's up to me. Maybe I'll be thinking different, but I don't think so. Let's talk about another guy that might not be around for a minute. Talk about Cam Scatterboot right here, man. That's the dude that really reminds you.
We're gonna hit this bitch right here.
Cam Scatterboot was running so hard, the Eagles
Hold up. My bad. Let me start that over for y'all.
Cam Scatterboot was running so hard, the Eagles defenders were shying away from contact. Grown men getting paid millions of dollars, shying away from contact. Grown men scared to hit. Grown men scared to tackle a rookie.
I specifically told the Rams, if you had a Cam Scatterboot against the Philadelphia Eagles in that snow game, you're Super Bowl champions. I think the difference between him and CMC is CMC is just faster. But I think he has the same skill set as Christian McCaffrey. I think he is the next version of Christian McCaffrey in this league, black or white.
A French bulldog and a
That's Jones Drew saying Scatterboot is like Christian McCaffrey. Ooh. Now the reason I thought about him as I thought about Todd Gurley is because that's how Todd Gurley was running and didn't last long, as we just talked about. So I'm just wondering if Scatterboot is going to last as long even to be a Christian McCaffrey. You know what I mean? He is a tough-ass player, but, bruh, Scatterboot, I don't know about him being this star that they talking about because the injury bug going to get him. It gets them all. It's a running back.
Cam Scatterboot was running. Cam Scatterboot.
Hey, videos,
man. Running so.
Trying to get
I get that other eye, black both of them.
Guys, I'm going to plug in this Mayono microphone
Oh, man, bad, man. But anyway, Scatterboot.
directly into my phone.
I can't see
right
it,
now,
bro.
you're hearing my phone audio. It's not.
I can't see it. But let's switch it up to receiver right here, man. I want to talk about little George Pickens situation, man. Let's talk about the George Pickens situation down in Dallas real quick because, you know, a lot of people, I don't know if our Steelers fans, we still mad about George Pickens not being in town. George Pickens should be on the team or what, man? Should George Pickens still be a Steeler? I don't know if you was here earlier, but I talked about George Pickens a little bit. I told y'all how he quit on the Steelers. Now, you can look at this Dallas situation all you want and how he's playing well for them and acting right for them, but he know better. He know better now. He already seen one team get rid of him, and I don't care what you say. You can say you happy when you get traded, and he might have went to a better situation, but still in the back of the mind, man, your mind, man, you know you got fired, man. Somebody pushed you out the door that, you know what I'm saying, not by your own, on your own liking. Or maybe he did want that. Because like I said, he quit on the team. And you can't have nobody quitting on your team. But he's happy in Dallas right now. Let's take a look at George Pickens and see what he got to say real quick.
Mandatory minicamp is underway at the Star in Frisco. What does mandatory mean? It means you get fined over $100,000 if you don't show up. So George Pickens was there. And as Bree Aldridge reports, he appears to be a happy minicamper.
No long-term contract, no OTAs, no problem, at least for now.
The OTAs and off-season program is voluntary, and this is the one part of it that's mandatory. And he's not the only player that hasn't been at camps around the league, but I think he just shows his commitment to the guys in that locker room and helping us win a Super Bowl.
After missing the team's voluntary off-season workouts, George Pickens reported to mandatory minicamp Tuesday as the Cowboys continue their preparation for the 2026 season.
Now, do y'all think my man George Pickens is playing it right? Forget that, the past Steeler stuff. He ain't coming back. Get over it. But is George Pickens playing his contract thing right, man? Should he be out there on that franchise tag practicing right now? You see him going through real drills, catching the ball. You could definitely tear ACL, twist the ankle, whatever. A lot of dudes will even be sitting in right now, like a Joey Porter Jr. is doing. But my man here, George Pickens, says he's cooperating right now. Some dudes might not play the whole preseason when they ain't happy with their contract, right? Remember Brandon Ayuk tried that shit, and what'd he do? Get hurt. What'd he do? Get hurt. So let's keep listening here for a second.
So I was just waiting my time to when I can come back. That's the thing. Like, when I can come back, whatever my agent tells me, I was just going off what he was saying. So, like I said, me personally, I just been staying connected with the guys, just still working out.
The franchise tag might not have been the end goal for Pickens, but he understands the business. The fifth-year receiver says you can expect to see him on the field, starting in Oxnard.
It's football first. You see what I mean? So definitely play football first, kind of like I did last year, and then worry about, let my agent worry about it, really.
No hold out, no hold in for Pickens, but number 3 isn't the only pass catcher gaining some attention this week. Cowboys say that they're looking for more production out of their tight end group.
All right, so there you have it on George Pickens right there. I sound believable to me, right? Sound believable to me. Is George Pickens going to do the George Pickens thing? It's quite possible, but I do think he's got the brains to have some self-control. I really do think so. Guys get older, they mature. They like to blame it on the last team, like, oh, y'all couldn't handle him. But, hey, when you young, you do stupid shit, right? The older you get, the more mature you get, the more you understand the things you got to do, the risk you got to take in life to get the bag back. He take this risk right here. He shows everybody in the NFL that he's a commitment type of guy. He's going to do what he got to do. He ain't pulling the Le'Veon Bell. You know what I'm saying? He ain't dragging it into the season. He's not going to do it. He's even here full practice, unhappy. No security. So, you got to kind of commend George Pickens on this one, unless you think it's a bad idea. But even though if it's a bad idea, it's still commendable. It's still saying he's just going for the gusto. He put football first. Most dudes, you don't hear say that no more. They ain't going to say nothing like that. So, we'll see. Kind of making JPJ look a little sus, right? But it's a different situation, though. Because if JPJ was on a franchise tag, that might be different, right? That might be different. But I don't know, man. Sometimes you feel like you earned your money, man. I definitely think George Pickens got the ghost. His ghost is haunting him. Once you got the label, they're going to stick it to you when it comes to negotiation time. It is what it is. So this is your time to fix that, George. It's not that hard, right? Not really. All right, let's get into Myles Garrett, man, before we get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Is Myles Garrett addition by subtraction? What are we saying, man? Hey, let's read a little story here from the famous what was her name? Mary Kay Cabot down there. She don't like Shador and all that good stuff. Now Myles Garrett out the door, and this is what she got to say. Says Myles Garrett reportedly wasn't viewed as a leader the Browns hoped he would become during his time in Cleveland. According to the Mary Kay Cabot, Garrett was respected and even revered revered, by teammates, but wasn't necessarily universally loved and often kept a tight inner circle away from the team. Cabot also wrote that Garrett wasn't the great unifier the Browns always hoped he'd be, adding that the team often revolved so heavily around him that some teammates struggled to emerge from his shadow. Okay. She compared Garrett to newly traded for defensive end Jared Verse, saying early signs point to Verse being more of a force multiplier and unifier because of his leadership. Now, one thing I'm going to defend is Verse first, man. He definitely was a leader over there with the Rams as a young guy, too. So I want to say that first about that might be true. I expected that also. But what I didn't expect to hear is Myles Garrett wasn't, on his way out the door. Maybe she's a little mad about Myles Garrett getting up out of Cleveland the way he got up out of Cleveland. Mary Kay is known for being a very inspirational Cleveland Browns. You can tell she's a fan. She's defending the Browns, and if she don't want somebody on the team, she gonna talk shit on them. Or if she once a player's gone, looks like here in this situation, she's gonna open her mouth. She probably would have never said this with Garrett on the team because she wanted to interview him and she wanted to speak to him and all that. But that does not mean that it's not true. It doesn't mean that. So, yeah, man, I never was a Myles Garrett fan. Like I always tell y'all, I can't mess with T.J. Watt. Now we found out he ain't really got the leadership. Guys don't galvanize around him. Can't say that about T.J. Watt. And, he doesn't really help them win, do he? Okay, he's been to a few playoff games. He's got some stats in the playoff game. But it ain't like you dragged your team to the game. Once Baker Mayfield got there, he took y'all to the playoffs. Just like he's taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the playoffs. They're going to be in contention in a weak division. Admit it, our division's weak. Steelers ain't been great. Y'all don't like it. Aaron Rodgers, it'll be 2 years now. We ain't had a quarterback in forever. That's weak. Ravens is chokers. Bengals is broke. And we know the Browns. So, no, our division ain't been good in a while. And Garrett wasn't really helping it, was he? So go out there with the Rams. Let them take half your paycheck in taxes. Because you couldn't hang in this division at all, man. You need you a super team, Myles Garrett. That's what Mary Kay said. That's what I've been telling y'all, though. So I don't know if she's telling the truth or lying, but it came out of her mouth, though. And it been came out of my mouth. So I ain't mad at Mary Kay this time, you know what I'm saying? At all. All right, man. Appreciate y'all showing up tonight. The Underground Sports Show, man. You want to support the show, man? Here's the Cash App. Underground 2525. Yeah, that's the Cash App if you want to support the show. Now, if you support the show, I'm having a PlayStation 5 giveaway, which we got $50 in the pot right now. So you add to that pot, $1, $2, $3, pork chop, it don't matter. Whatever you want to support with, do that, and it goes into the PlayStation 5 fund until week 8. In the Steelers season, we're going to get away that PS5, all right? So, yeah, man, support the show. Help me get some views, man. Help me get some viewers, man. And I appreciate it, man. Definitely hit the like button if you're in here, man. A lot of people tell me, I didn't even think about hitting the like button. Hit the like button. It helps me spread out to other people. All right? Spread out to people that don't know right now. And it'll make it just pop up in their phone because my like rate is high. So that's the best support you can give is to hit the like button if you're up in here. All right? I appreciate everybody up in here tonight, man. I don't know about Tuesday night. Like I said, sports is slow. Got the World Cup, WNBA. I'll definitely be getting into that, man. Olivia Miles, my girl, she been going crazy. She been going crazy on them, man. So, yeah, I'm about to dig into them and see what the WNBA world looking like. I know Angel Reese going crazy. And your girl, what's her name? For the Fever. Caitlin Clark, she been spazzing out, right? She about to get a straight jacket. She cutting up. But all right, man. Next time on the Underground, man, I see y'all, man. We're going to keep digging. I see y'all next time. Ow. Go dig. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the Underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the Underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging, go deep, it's the Underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the Underground.
Go deep, yeah, it's the Underground. Drop a bomb, yeah, everybody get down. Matter of fact, yeah, it's a touchdown. Yeah, jiggy, yeah, in the end zone. Yeah, ask your girl, I'm in the friend zone. First down, yeah, I'm in the red zone. Can't stop this, you better watch this. Call into the show, talk your shit.
Keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the Underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the Underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the Underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the Underground. Yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God can judge me. Money don't like ugly, better face it. Take it back to the basement, better count the blessings. Yeah, it was him, no question. Yeah, follow the rules, that's the commandments. Better take advantage, you slipping like Samson. Messing with Delilah, drop you in that pit with that fire. Yeah, that's not when you wanna retire. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Heaven on earth, boy, I doubt it. Real OG, I wouldn't doubt it. Carry the sword if you bout it. Spread the word, yeah, be the loudest. Yeah, I'm the man, but God got a plan. Boys in the hood, stuck in quicksand. We can get bent and still repent. Yeah, water in the wine, man, the rules ain't mine. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Tell you the truth, it ain't in the book. Caught up in the pasture, don't be shook. Hating on your life, it ain't a good look. Hey, see, I tried to tell you to let me cook. Yeah, I heard it from my OG. Act like you know me, see the bush burning. Tell all the homies, say read the Bible, but it ain't OG. Snitch me, yeah, say watch the competition. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah.